But now, Claire, it's time to get into your best 13, the best 13 players that you have played with or played against. You have made your list. Tell me, Claire, who have you gone with as your number one, your fullback?
So for number one, I went with the St Helens player, Jodie Cunningham. I think her understanding and reading of the game is absolutely phenomenal. The support she provides to players both on and off the pitch is second to none. And to have that sort of experience at the back is sort of reassuring, as well as sort of knowing that you're doing the right thing if she does give you praise. And she's quick to tell you if you're not doing the right thing as well, which is something that you want in a player. So yeah, I've gone for Jodie Cunningham.
On the wing, number two, Kelsey Gentles. Tell us about that choice.
So I've played against Kelsey, and I've played with Kelsey. So when I played against her, she was like a feisty player that, although she had great talent, would, like I said, really, really feisty. And I when I met her at the beginning of the season, I've seen how she's developed throughout the season. And I think she should be proud of where she's come from to where she is now, and her commitment and her desire for the sport is second to none. I mean, you only have to look at that video when she played nines and she ran back from pretty much her own try line and made a try-saving tackle, and that just shows the dedication and commitment that she has. And I think she will go far in the sport.
Number three, you went with the youngest player to ever play in the Challenge Cup final. You went with Holly Dodd.
Yeah, no, I wanted to put her in second row, but then there was a couple of other players there. But I thought she needs to be in my 13. I think she's a class player, and she's got a lot of years ahead of her. And to be able to take to a Challenge Cup final at the age that she was, I think it is a credit to herself. And to hold her own as well. She didn't let it get to her or anything like that. So yeah, I've gone with the youngster.
Definitely a massive future ahead for Holly Dodd. Number four, though, you've gone for a player we've already mentioned before here, Amy Hardcastle.
Yeah, I think Amy is probably the first name on anyone's team sheet. The way she runs and the lines she hits, when she plays at the top of her game, she is world class, and everybody in the world knows that. So yeah, Amy Hardcastle.
The next one, number five, you've gone for Tara Stanley. Of course, the player you've played with at Castleford Tigers.
Only because we needed a kicker. So no, I'm only joking. No, she's a class player as well. She's got a good side step on her. Yeah, a good finisher when it comes to tries. So yeah, get her on the wing, and then she can kick the conversion afterwards.
And at number six, I think a player that many Cas fans or many fans new to rugby league might not be familiar with, but Jen Welsby.
Yeah, so Welsby played at Tasso Heath. Unfortunately, she had to retire as well due to injury. But she's a player that I played alongside at England, and a player that I learned a lot from. And any time that we played against Tasso, she held that team together and directed them around, along with Faye Gaskin. But yeah, I went with Jenny Welsby.
Next up at number seven, it's the Bradford Bulls absolute legend, an England legend. It's Kirsty Moroney.
Yeah, like I said to you previously, I learned a lot from her, and she's got a lot of experience and a lot of years under her belt. And yes, she was sort of my mentor. So yeah, she's going in my squad.
Next up, one of my all-time favourite rugby players. I've said this before. It's Emma Slowe.
Yeah, I mean, like again, she's probably the first prop you're going to put on your team sheet. Even now, like in the 2019 season. She's got 4 players hanging off of her, and she can still get an offload out. So that woman's a magician. So she's going in my team.
Number 9, obviously the new coach of Leeds Rhino is Lois Forsell.
Yeah, another unfortunate one that had to retire due to injury. I played a lot with Lois. She was in the Invincibles years. I played with her at England. Just a great hooker. And like, so unfortunate that she had to be forced to retire due to injury, because she would have again been a dominant force in the England squad.
At number 10, another a young player who's only in her 20s, but you went with her. It's Grace Field.
Yeah, but only because she put some hits in, and I played rugby union with Grace as well, and I'm glad that I'm on her team. I know when she was at Featherstone, I was at Bradford. I didn't want to purely for the fact I wanted to keep my head on my shoulders because I knew it would get wiped clean off if she hit me. So yeah, yeah.
And on the last episode, she mentioned you came up with a nickname for her, the jukebox. Is that true?
Yeah, because Clint and Eddie call her the jukebox because of the big hits that she's got. So they call her the jukebox. It's Jukey Big.
That's absolutely brilliant. Number 11, you were a little bit split here. You've gone for Emily Rudge, obviously Walshy. So are you going to include them both here?
Well, I don't know whether she's called Emily Rudge or Emily Walsh now because she obviously got married. So
Okay.
it's Rudgy. So yeah, Rudgy, she again runs great lines. It's just a workhorse, really. And yeah, talks a lot when she's on the pitch too. Provides that reassurance and obviously tells you what she needs from you.
Number 12 now, Shauna Hoyle.
Yeah, again, I played with her at Bradford and now at Cass, and I really love the way she plays, the lines she hits, and just sort of enthusiasm for the girls as well. I think she always wants the best for you. So to have that sort of experience, knowledge, and sort of reassurance next year is something that I'd want in my squad.
And at loose forward, you've gone with a player who's everybody has mentioned her so far at loose forward. It's Rhiannon Marshall.
Yeah. I think she doesn't give herself the credit that she needs to, and I think Danica Pre mentioned her recently on a podcast whereby if she can put all the elements that she has in her game together and put her fitness and strength, a game together, I think she would be a world-class player, and she has the potential to do it. And I know she's working hard behind the scenes now, and I've got every ounce of confidence that she will be a world beater. And I hope that she does continue to put the work in.